Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we'll be looking at Ontario, California and what it has to offer. So we'll be taking a look at the Google Maps today, exploring a lot of what it has to offer, the different neighborhoods, the special things that are available and what you can do here. So I've mapped out the perimeter of Ontario, California. So it's actually in the Inland Empire. So it's considered Greater Los Angeles and Inland Empire. So it's in San Bernardino County. It's about 50 square miles. So again, one of the larger cities in Greater Los Angeles. So you'll see major freeways, which we'll get into as well. Population is right around 180,000. So again, not necessarily the largest or the most populated, but still right in there. And we'll talk about why this could be a nice sweet medium for someone looking to relocate a little more east from Los Angeles, or just into a place that's a little more central to things rather than out down in San Diego or Orange County as well. So certain things available that make it stand out. It is a blend of suburban, calm, and commercial areas. So it does offer all of that within its 50 square miles. So it is absolutely more affordable than Los Angeles and Orange County, including certain parts of San Diego as well. And we'll be diving into the airport, which you can see dead center right here, and taking a look at the school districts as well, certain schools available, and what kind of pops about Ontario, California. So if you're interested, thinking about moving to Ontario, or just want to know more about the cities around you, stay tuned because this is the video for you. One thing to know about Ontario is that the median price right now is somewhere between about $660,000 to $720,000 for a single family home. However, there's a large variety depending on neighborhood, a single family home versus condo, and exactly which part of Ontario the home is located in. Because as with most cities, location makes the difference in the price of the home. So let's dive in. As you'll notice, right here in the center is Ontario International Airport right here. And this airport is much more convenient than LAX. It is easier to get to, easier to park, less hassle, more organized in a lot of ways, just with the sheer fact of its location and being smaller than LAX. So it is more convenient. There are international flights available. You can get to all the way to Asia. For domestic flights, it's a great option. Quick flight up to San Francisco, flight into Las Vegas, Phoenix. There's so many available per day. And it just gives you a lot of options. So that is an absolute plus. Having an airport nearby, of course it comes with its negatives as well, but I did want to point that out as it is in the dead center, and it is a key factor and a key contributor of the characteristics of Ontario, California. So as I mentioned, it's cozy, warm, friendly, while also commercial and suburban as well. So it does give you all those feels. You'll notice that down here in Ontario Ranch, that's where we have more of the pricier homes. As you can see, it's south of the airport, and we'll be taking a look at those neighborhoods there as well. So let's dive in and start talking about the freeways. So you'll notice the 15 freeway here, which goes north to south, and it cuts through right here. So you can take the 15 into the 60, which then the 60 takes you straight to LA, or you go this way and it takes you east to Riverside and further out as well. So you can actually take the 60 to the 215 to head in San Diego, and all of that. You can also take the 10, which goes east to west right here as well. And the 10 is going to take you straight to Los Angeles as well, as further out. So you do have major freeways, which gives you quick access to different parts of the state. You can also take the 15th down south freeway to jump onto the to head into Orange County. So a lot of options there. You also have Highway 83, which will take you south as well, and take you down to Chino Airport and further south. So it just gives you a lot of options with centralized major freeways available right there. So it helps you cut through, although depending on traffic hours, it does help you cut through and save a lot of time with travel and planning or commute. So the great thing too about this is it's all within range, and you see kind of how it's divided. So having the airport in the center does kind of create the space to have less freeway here, less freeway here. It's definitely spaced out, which makes a difference in sound level, overall neighborhood feel, and many other things as well. So good to know, good to kind of take into account, and it really brings out the type of city that Ontario, California is. Okay, let's dive into specific neighborhoods. So we'll be taking it part by part. We already talked about the Ontario International Airport, which is right here. Conveniently, so as you'll notice here, there is Costco Business Center, which is different than Costco, which we do also see actually right up top here, with the Sam's Club located right here, as well as Costco Wholesale right here, of course coming with the gas station as well. So here, what we have highlighted actually is, of course, Ontario Mills Mall. And this is a huge plus because there are outlets. It is indoor. It is an experience in of itself. So many stores to offer, so many experiences to offer as well, and just creates an easy space to get to right here, where you have stores like Coach, Victoria's Secret, Nike, AMC, you have Dave & Buster's, Rainforest Cafe, beautiful place to have dinner as well. And of course, lots of options, including indoor skydiving and a number, over 100 available stores and shopping and availability right here in this area. So it's located northeast, in the northeastern part of Ontario, but it is absolutely a central part of Ontario and what it has to offer. So outside of that, other ways to spend time is looking at the Cucamonga-Guasti Regional Park, which is located right here. So here, this Cucamonga-Guasti Regional Park has a lot of different activities, including water activities. Topgolf is actually located right there as well, and picnic tables, barbecue available, and so much else. And you can just notice the size of this regional park, and it's a wonderful place to experience, go with family, and spend a lot of time as well. Another great thing that Ontario has to offer outside of Ontario Mills Mall, which again, beautiful, within reach, and the regional park, the Cucamonga-Guasti Regional Park, which is again in the northern part of Ontario, is the Toyota Arena. So the Toyota Arena is another arena located right here in the northern center portion of Ontario, where you can see concerts, events, sports games right there. So you don't have to trek all the way to downtown Los Angeles to see certain artists and certain things available to you. So it is great to have so much available, so much entertainment, and a variety of the different things in just one city. So you don't have to leave the area as much to have some of these amenities, which is a great feature that I look at when looking at these different cities in Southern California. So moving back, so we'll just take a general view again. So here's right about the border, on the eastern part of Ontario, and you'll see again the mall right here, Toyota Arena, right here. So this is the mall, Toyota Arena, and the Cucamonga-Guasti Regional Park. Now, of course, Ontario has other parks available as well. And let's not forget the Ontario Convention Center, which is also a great hub for events, concerts, conferences, and so much else. So it does have a lot available. And you can see a couple other parks here as well, like the John Galvin Park, Veterans Memorial Park. Of course, these are a little smaller than the Cucamonga-Guasti Regional Park, which you'll have to visit. Whether you plan on going to Ontario or not, it is worth the visit, let me tell you that. But just the parks also give you a different feel for that as well. Moving on down here, if you go south, right directly south of the Ontario Airport, right over in Ontario Ranch, and I'll go ahead and highlight more of where that area is. So looking at right around here is, and it goes a little further east actually, so closer to about here, maybe a little bit more. So here you'll actually find homes that are the priciest in Ontario. So you do have new construction as well. So you have the KB homes here as well, and they are a little pricier just with the feel and just with what focuses in this neighborhood. But you do have the Ranch View Elementary School, and then preschool options, private preschool options available as well. So this would be the neighborhood if you're looking for things that are a little more private and a little more upscale. In Ontario, you'd look right around here for that. So as we move on right around to this part of Ontario, we see other neighborhoods here as well. And here the houses, they'll range from different prices, and we're actually here on almost a cuff of Montclair. So you'll notice that as well of what it has to offer. So going back out, so we have a better view now of the different areas. So you have Ontario Ranch, which will be the priciest of them. You have Champaign, which has its own feel, as well as the Ballou area. And Guasti is right north of the airport, and it's close to the Guasti Cucamonga Park. And on the northeast, you have Rochester. In the north center, you have North Cucamonga, which then borders along Rancho Cucamonga, which we'll visit as well. So you'll see kind of the location of Ontario itself. It is quite large and has its own different feels, and it really provides you with space to do things and space to look at a number of different things. As we saw with Ontario Mills Mall, actually, if you go a little bit north, just across from it, we do also have the Haven City Market. And the Haven City Market also has a lot of convenient, the Haven Commercial Center, and then the City Market, which is a little bit more north. It has a lot of trendy food, and it has a lot of development right now. So what we've seen as far as trends is having that increased value, which means a greater, oh, there we go. So here's the Haven City Market right up here, north. And it has a lot of trendy food options, stores, and not too far from Ontario Mill. So you can notice it's right here. So you can take you to Haven, which again, of course, Haven also takes you directly to the airport. So right here. Of course, you also have the sports park located right up here, and nearing Rancho Cucamonga there as well. So one more thing is when we look at Ontario Ranch, which was the southern portion right here of the homes, there are also homes by Lennar, which I hadn't mentioned, Pulte as well. So a lot of new construction available here in this area, and the prices range from about $700,000 as the average for new construction homes in the area in the different communities. So in areas like Ontario Ranch, you'll have new construction or remodeled homes, which will be upwards about $1 million, which right now in Los Angeles, we see a very low inventory and very limited options with that price point. You could also have starter homes without breaking the bank. It's especially nice for first-time home buyers who are trying to get established without moving too far out into the state. So of course, as far as hospitals, you have Kaiser nearby as well. As we talk about some of the schools, we see Colony High School, which is one of the better high-quality schools in this area, and you'll notice that it's right near, again, Ontario Ranch. So a key place for Ontario as well. And as we head into more downtown and some of these other portions, you'll see, towards the west, you'll see more parks, including Shady Grove Park, Mountain View Park right here, Cypress Trails Park, of course, apartments nearby. You have Woodcrest Junior High located here as well as Humboldt Park up here. So as we go in to explore more of what downtown Ontario has to offer, you'll notice right here an absolute visit with the Ontario Museum of History and Art, located right in the center. So west of the airport. You'll notice right here, and it's beautiful. And right below it is also the Amtrak and Metro station, so it does give you access again. You also have the Chaffee Community Museum of Art, so it's contemporary art located here, so different options. You also have Ontario Town Square located right here, which gives you again another area for shopping, along with City Hall located right here, and University of Laverne, College of Law, including the Chaffee Community Schools as well, located right here in Ontario. So we see these different parts. I already mentioned Bellevue Memorial Park as well, which actually ends up right on into Montclair. Yeah, it just has a lot to offer. So here's kind of the Google Map visual of Ontario and its location. Of course, it's near Upland and Rancho Cucamonga, which if Victoria Gardens, and talking about shopping, Victoria Gardens is somewhere you want to go, right? That's also located nearby. Just taking the 15 right on up, you'll get there within minutes. So a lot of nice options there as well. You also have Fontana, and then a couple of nearby trail options available as well, just driving a little bit east or a little bit south to get there. So there you have it. That's the Google Maps tour of Ontario. So if you're considering or thinking about moving to Ontario, if you're a young professional, this is a perfect spot for you. If you're just looking to buy your first time starter home and looking for a great hub, great place to start, Ontario might be right for you. If you're looking for things that are trendy, things that are coming up, and investing in a place that's going to appreciate, Ontario is a place that you shouldn't overlook. It also has logistics available with warehouses nearby. So it does have a lot pouring in as well, and like I mentioned, a lot of developing communities as well. So great to consider. Has some great quality schools and way more affordable, so you're getting more space for your dollar and having it more affordable, which just makes it more manageable, especially if that's something important to you for your budget. So whether you're just thinking about knowing more about Ontario and knowing more about Southern California cities, or if you're ready to make the move and buy in Ontario, California, my information is down below. And whether that's in 9 days, 90 days, or 6 months with a new home purchase, feel free to reach out, and I'll make sure to make your real estate process an easy one. I'll see you in the next one.